Hey, it's the boy Fast Coop, and we about to break down this viral clip of Yaritza Espinosa. But before we even get into that, I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, and comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Help me gain some traction. Help me turn this page up one time and talk about the situation and bring some awareness to child abuse and child endangerment. You feel me? Now let's get into it. Now Yaritza Espinosa, 27, no, she's actually 29, but she was actually charged in December 2023. She was 27 at the time. She was charged with strangulation or suffocation of a child and child endangerment. Now, the backstory to this situation was the fact that she was upset with her baby daddy, so she decided to choke her son, right, who was a baby at the time, and record the act and send it to her baby daddy to incite some type of emotion out of him, quote unquote, get back, right? For whatever reason, I don't know why she chose that, but we about to break this down from a couple of different perspectives. Now, one perspective could be this. Maybe she was possessed. Maybe she was possessed. Maybe a spirit took over her. You know, I know a lot of Caribbean people who play with that brujeria and voodoo stuff. Maybe it was that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could have been that. Maybe it could have backfired on her, right? Maybe she was getting high. Maybe she was, drinking a little bit. You feel me? That's a possibility. She in the crib 24/7. She got postpartum depression. Things ain't going her way. She need help with the bills and ain't hitting. She thought this nigga was going to be loyal. He out here with the next broad. You feel me? And she losing her cool. Maybe it was that with a mixture of a couple things. You feel me? Or maybe she's just a demon. Maybe she's just evil naturally. Maybe we just don't know because, I had her on Facebook, you feel me? And I wouldn't be able to tell, but this is the reason why you can never judge a book by its cover. You feel me? And I want to, explain the situation to my guys out there. You feel me? When you young, gotta be mindful who you laying down with. I'm gonna throw that out there. Even though you niggas gonna do what y'all want to do, because niggas is niggas, you feel me? But I'm gonna let y'all know this can happen. You can end up having a BM like this. Ladies, y'all can end up having a BD like this. You feel me? It's very possible, you feel me, what you can walk yourself into. Now, it's all about what the fuck we about to do about the situation. You feel me? Is we gonna learn from it, or is we just gonna make it worse? Now, I've been looking at the comments online, and a lot of people talking about, yo, where's she at? This, that, and the third. She need to be put in jail. Well, she already dealt with the situation. The court in Lowell already, charged her, and the police arrested her, and she back in these streets living her best life. All right? The system is rigged. We all know that. We not going to act like this shit is good. You feel me? There's a lot of niggas who should have custody of their kids or have access to their kids that don't. There's a lot of women who shouldn't have their kids. There's a lot of women that should have their kids. You feel me? But the system be playing games. So we not going to sit here and act like that's, surprising, right? Now, the whole thing is, what do we do as people? Because we all got tempers. Having kids ain't easy. You feel me? Little nigga probably bad as shit, ain't listening. You feel me? You just want to get a couple minutes of sleep. Close your eyes. You up all night. You feel me? You tired. Little nigga ain't listening. You feel me? I understand, it's frustrating, but you can't go to that extent. Now, we got to talk about what you do when you get frustrated. You feel me? Emotional regulation. Now, I'm finna give y'all some game. You feel me? Ladies, all you got to do is play with your cat. And I ain't talking about your cat Nova, all right? I ain't talking about that little alley cat that you brought into the crib that you got in the alley. I ain't talking about that cat, you feel me? But you can have that cat too, but hopefully you ain't abusing that cat. Well, you need to abuse other cats, what I'm trying to say. You feel me? Yeah, just play with that thing one time. Go DJ, check, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Do it. Yeah, have you some fun. You feel me? Go get laid. Go get slayed. Go do that, right? Or exercise. You feel me? Get some jumping jacks. Get a punching bag. Get some gloves. And I don't know, just do something. That'll help you. Express your feelings, but don't do anything to the kid. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of women, as I notice, you feel me, and I have a lot of partners who got, emotionally abused by their mothers. You feel me? Even physically. You feel me? And what you do when you do that is you make a lot of these niggas gay. You make a lot of these niggas transgenders. You feel me? I'm just keeping it 1,000 because you make them not ever want to be deal with a woman. You make them not ever want to be a man. You see what I'm trying to say? You make them the opposite of what they gonna be due to the way that you treating them. So if this is his first glimpse at a woman, and this nigga getting beat down, yelled at, this, that, and hell nah, he ain't fucking with it. You gotta give him love, baby. You gotta love him. And I know, baby daddy may not be the person that you thought he was gonna be, but that don't mean you treat the kid that way. The kid ain't got nothing to do with it. The kid ain't even asked to be here. That was y'all two playing. You feel me? Y'all did that when y'all got cracking it. Yeah, y'all put it together. You know what I mean? You was screaming and oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, oh, all of that. Yeah, you like that, so you gotta like it now. You feel me? You chose to have a kid now. Move forward and be the parent that you're supposed to be. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all could have got rid of the kid. A lot of y'all could have did that, but y'all chose not to. And then y'all put the kid through this. Now make it make sense. You feel me? So we just gotta start making more sense. Yaritza is, I don't want to single her out because there's a lot of kids that's going through the same shit right now. Y'all media blogs and pages are, using this to gain traction on y'all platforms. But at the same time, y'all kind of feeding the beast because there's people out there who feed off that shit, who like that shit. So you showing them that shit. That's child abuse. That shit ain't supposed to be online. You feel me? You ain't supposed to see that online. You feel me? And y'all just openly sharing it. Like, I got the shit and I don't want to look at the shit. You feel me? I got the shit and I'm not going to post it. So we got to start coming up with better ways to, vent and better ways to deal with our emotions. You feel me? I'm not a female, so I don't know how y'all feel. But I got an idea because I've dealt with females and I know y'all feelings are real heavy. All right? So y'all got to do some heavy shit and not do that. Figure something else out. I don't know if you got to do some squats. Got to call Daddy-O up. You feel me? Your uncle that used to play with you back in the day. And I ain't talking about, at the park. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just call him, you feel me? You know you got a thing for him still anyway. You ain't say nothing. Hey, yo, listen, man. But yeah, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. But aside from that, y'all, I want to hear y'all thoughts, man. Drop the comments, you feel me? Yaritza Espinosa is her name, you feel me? And, there's many Yaritza Espinosas out there. Let's just get to that, you feel me? And I hope y'all learn from this because you don't want to end up like her, you feel me? Because a nigga will make y'all famous, and this is not the way to be famous, you feel me? But there's still a sucker-ass nigga who gonna, get up with Lil Mama anyway, hit it one time, you feel me? But, I know a lot of people talking about they want to pull up on her and do this and that to her, but that may not be the answer, you feel me? It may just be one of them situations where we just talk about the shit and bring awareness to it, and you feel me, and just make sure people understand that this ain't cool. You know what I mean? I think that's the direction to go to. I don't think the pulling up, because she already dealt with this shit in the courts, in the streets. You just gonna get in trouble, ain't gonna really do nothing, and she may, not even she, but it just, violence creates more violence. That's all I learned about it, you feel me? You hit somebody, they gonna hit you back, whether it's 5 years or 10 years later, they gonna get up with you. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, The Crit.